see how this film turned out. Could be good, could be bad, who knows? Let's dive right in, shall we? Yo, what is up, my Cinedroids? G to the S here. Today, I'm gonna be reviewing Shazam! We all have a superhero inside of us. It just takes a bit of magic to bring it out. In 14-year-old Billy Batson's case, played by Asher Angel, all he needs to do is shout out one word to transform into the adult superhero, Shazam. Played by Eugene Fitzherbert from Tangled himself, Zachary Levi. Still a kid at heart, Shazam revels in the new version of himself by doing what any other team would do. Have fun, but also test out his newfound powers. But he needs to master them quickly before the evil Dr. Thaddeus Sivana, played by Mark Strong, can get his hands on Shazam's magical abilities. Kind of like DC's version of Guardians of the Galaxy mixed in with a little bit of a Goonies feel to it. But that's a good way to describe a movie like this. Now, first off, let's talk about the movie's use of CGI for a second. I mean, sure, I'm noticing some of the green screen effects in this movie now, but I feel like they have to be needed because in terms of its execution on its source material, I haven't read the comics of Shazam, but I feel like some of the bits in this film are pulled from one of the comics and carefully shown on screen. But when the action sequences get going, it doesn't feel cluttered and all over the place. Like some other film I don't want to mention. In terms of camera work and cinematography, the action is very easy to follow, and I always kept track on what's going on in every action scene this movie tends to take place. So kudos to DC Comics for making the action so splashy and energized to keep us on our toes and basically getting us our attention. Keep up that streak, guys. Also, the direction from David Sandberg was honestly not that bad. In terms of character development articulation, I love it when a director can explain character growth, but in a way that does not overcook the idea that kind of beats it over our heads. That could get really cliche real fast. But surprisingly, he made it work. No spoilers. But still, kudos to David Sandberg on that. Great job. Also, the story of this movie, like I said, it felt like it was taken from one of the comics and they made it their own thing. But in terms of comedic timings and or humor, it kind of grinds it to a halt just a teensy bit. Some of the jokes in this movie kind of take away from the experience sometimes, but at least it wasn't Spider-Man 3 level of terrible writing in the movie as a whole. Man, do I hate that movie. But that's besides the point. Overall, guys, other than that, in the end, I had a lot of fun with Shazam. I had my expectations very low for this film. But then I walked out of the theater going like, wow, I'm shocked it didn't suck. And that should be a great feeling to have when you walk out of a movie every time. So as a result, I rate Shazam 4.5 stars out of 5. Still a fun, action-packed superhero movie, but I just felt like the comedy could have done a smidge better. That's all. But still, I highly recommend this film if you haven't already. Check it out while you still have the chance. So Shazam! Have you seen it? If you have, let me know in the comments what you thought about it. It doesn't matter if you hate it. I just like to know what you guys thought about it. That's all. But if you guys like this video and you want to see some more, make sure that like button shines in your face. That'll totally help me out a ton. Also, share that video with your family and friends and favorite it. That's a very good way to show support for this review. Also, if you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe and ring that bell right next to you so you can be notified of future videos that I have in store for you. Also, if you want a shout out in a future video, just follow me on both Instagram and Twitter, and I will choose one of my Cinedroids to be displayed as a shout out. The link's in the description below. And also follow me on Stardust so you can catch early reactions of movies, TV show episodes, and trailers. I'll put the link to it below in the description so you can download the app for yourself. But until then, I'll see you next time. Peace out.